Believers around the world today mark the most important feast on the Christian calendar, with services and processions being held to remember the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. Nation after nation remember the day Christians believe Jesus was crucified with different kinds of rituals. Hundreds of faithful congregated outside Kenya's largest Catholic church, the Holy Family Basilica, to mark Good Friday. After some time spent in song and prayer, they set off on the way of the cross, a ritual that recalls the path Jesus took over 2,000 years ago between the place where he was condemned to death and the hill where he is believed to have been nailed to a cross. John Cardinal Njue led believers in the ritual, urging the faithful to remember those less fortunate.
Let us remember of all those people that are suffering because of the issue of the prices and so on. That this situation may kind of be taken seriously by our dear leaders. We are not asking for anything else, but only to remember that every one of our citizens has a right to meaningful life and sustainable life.
In Nyeri, believers poured out onto the streets in the numbers to remember Christ's suffering. In Eldoret, Archbishop Cornelius Korir led the procession, offering a message similar to Cardinal Njue's.
We have seen the IDPs being returned in their place where they have been taken. That means there is a problem somewhere, and the problem needs to be addressed by the government.
Similar processions were witnessed in Kisumu and Nakuru as faithful celebrated what is billed as a most sacred occasion in the Christian calendar. In Jerusalem, hundreds of Christian pilgrims and worshippers crowded outside the Church of the Holy Sepulchre in the Old City for the Good Friday rituals. Hundreds of soldiers and policemen were positioned around the Old City and near the church, the structure believed to be Jesus' tomb. Catholic devotees in Pampanga province in the Philippines island of Luzon were nailed to wooden crosses as thousands of spectators watched the reenactment of Jesus Christ's crucifixion. Dozens of devotees walked on gravel streets and whipped themselves with thin bamboo strips, while others carved their backs with shards of glass. Such rituals in northern Philippines are extreme displays of religious devotions that Catholics in the region practice during the Lenten season. During the Mass celebrated on Holy Thursday at St. Peter's Basilica, Pope Benedict lamented the widespread abandonment of faith in the West. He then prayed that the Western people may turn back to religion. The Chrism Mass, in which the Pope blesses the holy oil that will be used in religious ceremonies at the Vatican during the rest of the year, introduces a series of Easter celebrations that will culminate on Sunday when the Pope will give his blessings from St. Peter's Square. This was one of the years when Eastern and Western churches marked Good Friday on the same day. Wilkison Abwa, KTN Prime.